Hi everybody, so it's EA Roberts back with another video about Roman, because I keep getting asked a lot of questions about Roman, about how is he doing and all the rest of it, and what's it like to own a Greyhound. And I didn't really want to do a video before now because, well, it takes a while, you know, they've got to settle in and it takes a while to really know. So this video is going to be just a little chat about what it's like to live with a Greyhound, specifically Roman, and yeah. So firstly, I just want to point out that I've only ever owned one Greyhound, and this is him. So all the things I say are basically aimed at him and what my experience with him. I'm not saying all Greyhounds are like this. The first thing I noticed was that he was quite patchy fur. His fur and his skin wasn't in very good condition. He was quite dandruffy, and he molted a lot. So we bought him some tablets. We bought him some vitamins to help his coat, and we bought some molten coat for his food, to put over his food, and he just looks fabulous now. I'll insert a couple of pictures and we can see just how gorgeous his coat is. He's so shiny in the sun and just gorgeous. He was also underweight when we got him. He was only, I think he was 34 kilos. He's supposed to be 35 and a half to 36 and a half kilos for his size. He's 28 inches, so he was underweight, and now he is on the lower end of his weight scale. He's only at 35.7 kilos. Like I said, 36 is really what the vet would like him to be, but he seems to struggle to put weight on, so he eats really messy. Greyhounds are so messy when they eat. He has dry food, but they just, you know, most dogs hoover up all the crumbs on the floor. Greyhounds don't, or at least he doesn't. He does not hoover crumbs up. He just leaves mess everywhere. And they are treat monsters. They love their treats, they love food, they're very food motivated. My particular Greyhound, he is not one for learning tricks. I had a Pomeranian before him, and my Pomeranian knew like all sorts of tricks. It knew how to seek and everything. I've tried to teach him just basic things like paw, and he just... It took him 3 months to learn his name, so, you know, he's... I love him to pieces, but he's a little bit dense. He's not the smartest of animals. And that's evidenced by the fact that he constantly runs into things. He hits his head off things all the time. They're quite clumsy. They've got big gangly legs and paws, and because of that they are very clumsy. They sleep in the most bizarre positions. His bed's all nice because I put it all nice for the purposes of this video, but they just like roll them into weird sausage shapes and then just lie. They look like roadkill. They look like they've been thrown over the back of a horse after a hunt. He barks, but not a lot at all. The only time he barks is, it's like he has this sixth sense. He doesn't bark if it's as the delivery man. He doesn't bark if a guest or something like that. But he seems to know when it's a courier or the postman, and he barks once. He only does one bark. They do bark a little bit, but he does lick. I saw in a few videos people saying like, I never see Greyhounds be affectionate. Are they affectionate? He is really affectionate. He won't leave you alone. He has to be with you 24/7. He loves his snuggles and his kisses and his cuddles. Weirdly enough, because he's so big, he is a massive Greyhound. He is very big for a Greyhound. I very, very often get people asking me, is he a Great Dane? No. And then they'll say to me, well, is he a Great Dane cross? No, he's just a very big Greyhound. I heard how like when you have a greyhound, everybody wants to come and pet your greyhound. Everyone's like, oh my god, it's greyhound. And you do get a lot of looks, and you do get a lot of people talking about him, but mostly because of his sheer size. I mean, his head is bigger than my toddler's. People generally tend to give him a wide berth, and he's like so softly and lovely. We haven't had the whole we can't get rid of people coming up to us because we've got a greyhound. We've had the opposite. People, they think he's a mean breed or something, and they don't come near him. They're very puppy-like. The way they look when they put their ears up is very puppy-like, and they're super soft. Super soft. One of the things everybody comments on is how soft a greyhound's fur is. They are just, well, let's put it this way, Cruella de Vil, it's a good job she discovered Dalmatians and not greyhounds, because they'd be extinct. They're just amazing. He is so awesome. He's so chilled. He doesn't chew anything. He doesn't really get separation anxiety. He's cleaning the house. He's just fabulous. And as you can see, they're just like, you can just do anything to a greyhound. They don't care at all. They're just so docile and they just don't care. I mean, I brush his teeth and things, and he doesn't care. He's not a big fan of the bath, but the one thing with him is you have to be careful with his back legs, because he had a hock injury, as you know. He's got arthritis in his back legs, so you do have to be a bit careful with his back legs. Sometimes if he's feeling a bit sore, he can growl. Roman, you want to show your beautiful face? He's just like, no mom, I don't want to get up and show my face. I just want to lie here. That is Roman. That's how he's doing. That's what it's like to live with a greyhound. I love him, and I could just never imagine life without him. He's amazing. He's cuddly. He's fantastic.